Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a BT-7 artillery. It's a Tier 2 Soviet light tank and it's located on the south spawn of Minsk under the command of Gary Halliwell of Philo. Now it's actually a premium vehicle and these weren't given out to people who logged on if they were one of the early adopters of the game quite some time ago, but you can now buy it in the gift shop every now and then. It's got a 76mm gun with, I think it's 164 alpha, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. But it only penetrates 38mm of armour, and it's got a 4.6 second reload. Well, Gary's taking it off along the south end of the map. Now, one of the things about this little light tank is that gun. It's capable of derping the enemy and one-shotting most of the enemy light tanks, the tier 2 ones. It's got fairly poor turret rotation, but it's got good acceleration, and of course it's got that fabulous ability to derp the enemy. Now, one of the drawbacks is the fact that obviously it's an HE shell, which means obviously it's got quite a high arc. But the reload's fairly fast, and it means that if you sneak up or zoom up and find somebody, an enemy tank, you can dirt them at close range and take them out of the game very, very quickly indeed. Oh, he's trying to knock down that kiosk, and it didn't work because I think the shell went straight through it. Okay, he's expecting some of the enemy to be up that road, and I'm pretty sure that they will be. But he doesn't want to get too close to them just yet. Now there's a Hetzer. Okay, so we can hit that. He's locked on. Puts one in. And it doesn't penetrate the armor. Now, he's only loaded HE for this game. And so he does need to get direct hits on the enemy to do some damage. They built 155 of these. They converted some BT-7s and put the 76mm gun on it to give it a bit more punch. It actually did see service both in Manchuria and during the Patriotic War, which is what the Soviets call the Second World War. And he's got a hit on the Su-76, and he's got him out of the game! So he's got his kill, but it took 2 shots to do it. He hit the T-28 because it's got light armour. Can he do the Hetzer? Well, he turns sideways on, and I think the T-28 is actually pushing the Su-76 into position, because I saw the Su-76 wreck move, but we just can't see the T-28 at the moment. There he is. No, I think the wreck's in the way. Fires another round in. Oh, we got a hit this time. No, that one must have hit the wreck as well. There's a marder over there, but the statue's in the way. The obelisk is in the way, so he's going to have to move over slightly to get shots. At the moment, I think he's outside the view range of some of these tanks, and they're being proxy spotted for him. The view range of the BT-7 Art is very, very poor indeed. So you wouldn't really want to spot for yourself, but you certainly do want somebody else to spot for you. Okay, he's locked onto the Marder 2, and he's this side of the... Oh, but he's moving. You'll need to lead the shot. Oh, got him this time, 66. Can you get him on the next shot? No, didn't hit him. It hit something else, and then the shell pre-exploded. And again, these enemy are getting close, and he did not penetrate the Hetzer armor because it's just too thick at the front. He got the side there. Can you get another side shot? No, that wouldn't penetrate the front. Go for it again. That worked. That one, I think, hit the lower plate armor, and that went through. But unfortunately, the enemy's one tank ahead, and they've got 2 tanks very close here to us. It's a tier 4 game with tier 2 light tank, which means Gary's going to be earning a huge amount of XP off this game because he's hitting enemy tanks that are much higher tier than him. Right, there's the T-28. Can you get shots? I think the T-28 can see him as well. Here he comes. Oh, get it on target. Yes, got a nice hit. Now, one more to kill. And yes, he got him. But he took a round for 98 hit points. It's left him on 122. Now that Marder's somewhere about as well. We don't really want to meet him whilst he's defending, but if we can catch him unawares, we can take him out of the game. Still one tank down. Now I think a lot of you may have actually picked up one of these if you bought the package a while back. Oh, Largo. Higher tier, tier 4 I think that is, Swedish medium. And he's not paying attention, and he's gone. Nice kill there, but we've got a Lux, and that's a tier 4 German light with the auto cannon, the murder cannon. And behind him, he's got that Marder. Oh, he needs to turn around quick and get a shot in. Can he get close? That one didn't work, but get close. Then spin round quickly, get shots into the rear of the Marder, give him some butt sex. Here we go. And takes him out, but now we've got the Lux to deal with. Oh, and he spins round, and we put one into him. Can we get another? Yes, he gets a kill. That's Top Gun. That was spicy for a second. I think that Marder, that Lux rather, it looked to me like he was about to kill, but he was still reloading. And so it didn't work out well for him. Is he going to follow the Sexton? Yes, he is. That's a good idea. Okay, well, we've got the Sexton behind us. He's got quite a good 25-pounder gun, so hopefully if we come across somebody, he'll be able to get a good derp in before we put our dirt gun to use, our 76mm, and get the enemy that way. Well, we seem to be carrying a lot of gunk with us. A lot of rubbish that's been knocked over. And just see how nippy this thing is. It really is very, very nippy, just like the BT-7. Well, there's only 2 enemies remaining. One's the T-29, who's also got an HE gun, and the other one's the Sexton 2. We know the T-29 is over in the top east corner of the map, and we'll probably see him when we come around the corner. There he is. Line him up. Wait till he stops moving. Yes! Got a kill. 7 kills. Now, can we get the a Radley's? Unfortunately, you can't get a Radley's at tier 2, so he's not going to get one. He got the Top Gun, but he can't get a Radley's because you just can't earn that at this tier. But he's in the cap, and the Sexton knows he's in the cap, so any second now the Sexton might try for a reset, or is he going to bother? I don't think he's going to bother. I think he knows full well if he comes around the corner that Gary's going to put a round into him. And here comes the IKB-72. Oh, he's actually more than in the corner. He's actually in the buildings. Yeah, he went through the arch, I think. He may have gone through that arch. And he's now in that little courtyard. So he has moved. And the IKB, I think, is going to go in and try and get the kill. And Gary's going to follow the IKB in, who will probably get derped. And then Gary can pick up the hit points afterwards. They're going to go in together. Go on, IKB, you've got the hit points. You can survive. And they're trying to tempt him to shoot. Go on, you know you want to. No, you can't side scrape. But from this angle, oh, he's been hit. Now use your repair kit and take him out. Hello. That's a game ender. 8 kills. No Radleys. Oh, the IKV came in from the other archway. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker by Gary Helliwell of Philo in the BT-7 artillery. He got a fire for effect, a duelist, and a bruiser medal out of the minor medals. But here's the good ones, the epic medals. He picked up an Orlik's medal. He destroyed 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a light tank in one battle, and they were at least 1 tier higher. He also picked up the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Sadly, no Radley Waters for a tier 2. In fact, you have to be tier 5 in order to get a Radley Waters. But yes, because I've had a game where I've got 10 kills in a Matilda, and there was no Paul's medal for me at the end. But there you go. But just look at the win rate for that game. 10,749 for Gary Halliwell. Fantastic round. And that is Super Unicum and some. Let's have a look at the team score. Yep, he got the high score, highest damage, 1,057 hit points. It was the Hetzer on the enemy team who did the best. He got 1,007 on their team. And the next high score after that was the M5 Stuart with 664. When it came to kills, Gary really slayed them. He got twice as many kills as the next high scorer, which was the Hetzer. He only got 4. Gary picked up 8. And the next high score after that was the M3 Lee, who only got 3. But when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top of all 3 columns. 1,105 base experience points for that game. Well done, Gary. The next high score after that was, in fact, the M3 Lee with 462. And after that, the T29 with 457. Let's have a look at detail. He fired 32 HE rounds in that game. Got 19 direct hits and 4 penetrations and 12 splash. Damage of 1,057 hit points, of which 293 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy, 1 penetration, 1 non-penetration, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage, and that came from the Sexton. He also spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 8 of the enemy, and he also earned 27,497 credits on a premium account. And after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he still took home a profit of 5,753 credits. He earned 1,657 XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, got a bonus because this is a premium vehicle of 995, took away 4,310 experience points altogether. So, very nice little round. He says, waffle stomp in Minsk on the BT-7 Art. Well, yes, it is, and it's a very fun little tank, but he did very well. In fact, it's the first ace tanker that he's actually had in this vehicle. It can be difficult to handle. Sometimes you come across an enemy tank that's far superior and should actually take you out, and that looks, by all rights, should have ended Gary's game at the back of the map with a murder cannon and just taken him out with 1 burst of the magazine. But Gary survived, he killed the looks, and then went on to get a lovely victory. So congratulations, Gary. Nice round. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.